Yo, what is going on, everybody? Colton here with the Grizzly Life Podcast. I appreciate you guys for tuning in. My loyal few, if you've been here forever, I do appreciate the hell out of you. And if this is your first time, I appreciate you for tuning in as well. We are trying the new mic again here today for a little walk and talk, so hopefully the quality is good. Hopefully the mic doesn't die on me. Hopefully I do not have to re-record. Hopefully I do not get into a dog fight or what might be a dog fight. So anyways, if you listen to the last couple episodes, you'll know what I'm talking about. Today, my thought process here, my thought of the day, is like purpose. Why, how, I was just asking myself this question, but it's like, how do you wake up excited for the day? How do you wake up excited for what you're about to do? And for me personally, I'm extremely excited every day, no matter what I'm doing, whether it's our fitness related things, being the gyms, our fitness related things being the installs in the warehouse, our diner and tavern. And I kind of started thinking a little bit deeper. Like, yeah, I like my job, in quotation. I like the roles that I'm in. I like the team that I have, but it really gets deeper as to my why or my purpose. And I think this is something a lot of people struggle with, and I don't have this figured out either. I think once you can relate to something, once you are a part of something bigger than just yourself, once you feel like you're leaving an impact on more people, once you feel like you're truly benefiting, humankind, right? You start having a different perspective, a different level of, I'm important, I have to help. And I'm not, this is coming across humbly. I'm not saying, oh, I'm important. This is me saying, like, what I find to be the most valuable thing that I do is impact the lives of the people on my team. Obviously, I love impacting the people through fitness, our customers. I love impacting people with good food at the restaurant and diner. I love impacting them with an amazing experience, hopefully that they have with us in the gym equipment installs, right? Like, those are additional to, those are additional steps to feeling good about what we do. But what I feel best about doing is helping people on our team become better versions of themselves. Now, it might be a little dangerous in a sense of, again, I've got a big heart. Sometimes I care too much. Sometimes I want to help people more than they're willing to help themselves. But I generally see the best in people and what they're capable of and what I believe they're capable of before they even see that. And now, again, why am I bringing this up? I feel like I'm working with, I don't even want to say a handful. I'm working with more than a handful of people on our team very closely that I can see the good in them. I can see that they're capable of more than what they feel like they're capable of now. I feel like there's a whole nother level to their life that hasn't yet been unlocked. And that motivates me. That excites me. And I love holding people accountable. I love seeing the change. For example, we just did a meeting this morning. The day that I'm recording this, the day you're hearing this is not the same day, but the day that I recorded this episode, I had a team meeting. And I even gave praise to some of the things that I've seen changed. That is just like better leadership, better communication, like just little things. But to me, it means so much because I know it goes into their everyday life. I know that when they're going home, they're feeling like, I don't know why that Colton guy cares, but he does. And I just know that that's the feeling they're getting. One, because they've told me, but two, I can see the change in them. They might not realize it as deep as I do. They might like, Colton, why the hell are you trying to help me? Nobody's ever done this before. But for me, that is my current really deep passion. I really love waking up and having a why. And right now my why is to make people's lives better in some sort of capacity. Help them unleash or realize their true potential. Now, again, this isn't me just to tell you about I'm happy and I love my purpose, but I want you to be able to attach yourself to something that you are passionate about as well, a greater why. Now, this is something that I think evolves. This is something that as you continue to grow and age, that like different passions and whys and stuff will come about. But I do believe you need to be a part of something bigger than yourself. You need to have something that you feel like these people care about me, I care about them, and we're building something great. And that is what we try to do with all of our businesses. I have not yet mastered doing this overnight. I can't just come into a new business and snap my fingers and make this happen. But with the growth that I've seen at our diner and tavern alone here in Berlin, Wisconsin, I have already seen great things. Now, how can I accelerate that? If I want to go buy another one, this is where my brain goes from the business aspect, is how would I go and have this impact even faster somewhere else? How could I come into a business that's not mine, maybe as a mentor, as a consultant, and help them realize their culture, you know what I mean, and straighten things out, right? So that's like where my mind goes, is like, I'm learning all of these skills and things and ways to communicate and ways to get people to rally up and be a team, right? That's what I'm passionate about. So whatever you are doing, what is that reason you are doing it? And do you realize that reason? Do you understand why you are doing what you're doing? Whatever job you have, whatever thing you're doing with your, I always try to relate things in multiple ways, right? Friends and family, your current job, maybe you own a business. Again, and I say this too for other parts, you need to have a why. Why do I go to the gym? Well, I go to the gym because I want to be the best version of myself forever. Like in my 70s, in my 80s, in my 90s, I want to be a badass motherfucker at that age, because I know everybody else that's my age now is not going to do what I'm willing to do at that point, right? Like, so I am going to beat everybody in the long-term game. That's just my mentality. I'm not here bragging. I'm saying that's the way my mind goes. I'm willing to do the hard shit now for the payoff later. So every part of your life, you need to have a why. Why am I a part of this thing? Again, now with work, as I feel like this obviously takes up most of our time, why do I do it? Well, not just to pay the bills, to provide for my family. Those are important. But why am I with the current team I'm with? Why am I with the current employer? Why do I allow this person to talk to me the way they do every day? Like, do I genuinely enjoy what I'm doing? And if the answer is yes, then that's great. I'm here to tell you that whatever job, whatever role you are in, doesn't need to be forever if you don't want it to be. If there's something else, and I'm the same way in my team. I don't want somebody working for us that isn't happy, that doesn't feel like they're a part of the team, that doesn't feel like they're going to be, part of the bigger vision or whatever, right? And obviously that might be my fault for leadership purposes, but I'm just saying, like, I'm not here to trap people to keep them here forever. I understand that everybody grows in their different directions and they have their different thoughts and paths in life. And like, I'm not here to, again, control. Like, I want you to be happy, and if you're not happy, I want you to be happy somewhere else. That is my goal for everybody, always. So just know, whatever that thing is that you're doing now, and not just work related, I'm not trying to tell you to go quit your job, but I'm telling you that there is more out there, that if you don't feel like you know the why, that if you don't have that clear vision or direction from your upper management, or maybe your business, if you own a business, I am telling you, you need to self-reflect, you need to understand what is the vision, why am I doing what I'm doing? And once you can really connect yourself to that, it comes back to my question, waking up happy and having something to do. Going to bed, thinking about that thing. For me, my brain doesn't shut off. I am thinking right when I go to bed, like up until that final second. I'm thinking when I wake up to pee, as if you listened to my last episode, when I pee in the middle of the night, that I am thinking about business and life and things that I can't forget about doing as well. So just work on, why do I do what I do? Do I enjoy what I'm doing? Am I here for the long haul, or is this a short-term thing, right? Just some things to think about. And again, this isn't just, maybe think about this, in your relationship too. I'm not trying to start anything, but just, you've only got so much time, and I want you to enjoy every second of it. I personally love working with my team. That's what I'm passionate about. I love bringing the best out in people. And that's what I'm trying to do here with this podcast too. I want you to realize what's possible. So I'm going to keep this episode at just this message for the day. I hope you guys are off to a wonderful week. I hope you guys had a wonderful weekend. If you got any value from this episode, from me, preaching some thoughts here, we got the church bells going. I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you for tuning in. Share this episode if you can. That's the only way we get the word out. Thank you so much. We'll talk to you soon.